Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith. We are playing Space Quest 1, the Sarian encounter. So in the last one, we escaped our ship, the Arcata, and got passage in this escape pod, and now we got to find an inhabitable planet. I ended the last one by choosing the button that specifically told me not to press it, so now I'm going to go ahead and try the auto nav. Corona. Looks like it's the nearest inhabitable planet. Now, that's a little bit better. Last time we did this, we ended up in medieval times. In a spot for another game that was out around the time that released. Sound effects. I tell you. Piece of glass. I like that they pointed that out. You know, in the original text parser version, it's not immediately obvious that you need that or even look at it. Thanks for flying Arcata Getaway Pod Lines. It's nearly been a pleasure. It's nearly been a pleasure serving you. Tell a friend if you've got one. All right, well, let's get out of this thing. Automatically escapes. Oh, there it is. It must have fell loose from the seat. I was like, there's a pack of some kind that was behind me earlier. I want it. Alright. And as always, I'm going to be precautious and save this. I use the built-in save for this system just in case, because it's much better than the one that's in the thing naturally. This is a highly reflective piece of broken cockpit glass. This is a survival kit. You open up the survival kit and discover a xenon army knife and a canister of dehydrated water. That seems useless, but alright. Your label says, Pelvatron dehydrated water, H2. All you add is air. Makes 10 gallons. Caution, not attempt to open or rupture the container. Misuse could result in personal injury and or flash flooding. Alright, that makes it useless. It's a xenon army knife. Okay. Well then. Let's go take a look around, I guess. The fuck is that? I don't want nothing to do with that. Oh. Go right back where it came from. 2 screens of nothing? I don't know. What's this? Oddly enough, a rather bright plant grows in an otherwise flora-free area. Let's get some of it. As long as it doesn't kill me. You snag a small cluster of leaves from the gooey plant. That stuff sticks worse than a fortnight old undergarments. Fortnite is for all of those out there that think it's a game shooting, killing people. It's 14 days. It's a good thing your gloves are Tefloid coated. Is that anything like Teflon? Let's see. Does this have a start on it? I have a feeling we're in the right direction now. But I gotta find a way to get it onto the beginning of this. Alright, look at that. That's damaged. Now, a hole to go through right there. Looks really interesting, although hard to tell from where you're standing. It may be a sign. Get closer, maybe you could read it. Okay, we gotta find a way up this spinal column. Also a dinosaur mouth in there. Oh, here we go. Let us climb. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot an object hurtling from the greenish atmosphere toward the parched surface you currently occupy. I'm going to save this because I'm pretty sure this is when the orb comes in. Yeah, fuck this. This thing is full of explosives. Rats! If the eyes don't deceive, that's a Sarian spider droid. They must have detected the escape pod leaving the Arcadia, or the Arcata. The spider droid must have been sent along the set to settle any unfinished business. After the jarring impact, small panels open through which legs sprout. You recall reading in an old issue of Space Piston magazine that this droid was designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when close proximity to the target has been achieved. Weirdly worded sentence. Well, hopefully you won't be able to get me as long as I'm up here. But I'm going to continue walking along the spine until we get to the other end where that little sign thing was. Hopefully I don't have any falling down incidents, although I know there's going to be an issue with this at some point. I'd say that the widening of those cracks is an excellent indication that this thing is not a truly stable unit. Don't you hate the way it makes your brain bounce around like a handball in all that spare cranial space? I guess. I think I could crush that thing if I time it right there, but I don't remember if that's even a requirement to all of this. It's been so long since I've done some of these. I know there's different ways to try to catch them. I probably could, but I'd only get myself stuck up here. Knowing Sierra games are relentlessly malicious in trying to get you killed any way they can. Particularly these older titles. Alrighty. Oh shit. Actually caught me off guard. Alright. Hey, what's the deal here? That elevator doesn't lower? It sucks. What's that? This stalagmite has obviously been broken loose previously and set back in place. The being responsible, most likely your Coronian counterpart, tried to fool everyone else by using some sticky gunk to hold it together. Like that would actually fool anyone. Well, let's take this thing. You flex those incredible muscles you wish you had, but you're barely able to snap loose the previously fractured stalagmite tip. Probably taking the stalagmite. Alright, alright. Alright, let's walk on. Oh, I already saved in here. I think I saved in here just a moment ago, so we're fine. And that fall, or suck, scared the crap out of me. Oh, okay. One more time. Let's see what happens. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You've been snatched out of existence by the tentacled beast lurking beneath the grate. You feel the painful sting of digestive fluids. Don't stop now. We're having so much fun watching you. Yeah. Alright. Let's use this sticky plant on it. Have some of that. Yes. How now, tentacle thing. Can I cross it? Oh, I gotta go along the edge. Okay, don't walk on the grate. I was like, where am I going? This is an odd closed door with no apparent mechanism for opening it. A pulsating steam geyser. Stick this thing in there. Bloop. Doesn't seem to have any effect on the door. No. But does it have an effect on this thing that I was sticking it on? It does. You gaze intently at the greenish pool of liquid, the first real sign of moisture on this planet. The pool seems to have no bottom. The gentle dripping has a soothing effect on your frazzled nerves. A small plume of mist rises as each drop hits the pool's surface. Probably acid. For the sake of the community, let's drink it. No, I guess not. Smell it. No, taste it. He's like, I ain't doing shit with that, man. You insane. It's supposed to imply to me that it's acid, I'm guessing. Oh man, I do remember all these puzzles. The beams seem to form some sort of electronic barrier across the path. If I remember correctly, this shard of glass, and you need all those things that I got on the surface. I should probably have said that a while ago. If anybody's following this and actually playing exactly along with me, if you don't have this glass, that sticky plant before you come down here, you're not going to make it through here. I should have walked through that thing so you can see the depth for him. He gets split in like the 3, but he keeps walking for a while before he realizes it happened. You have quite cleverly turned the beam upon itself, frying and fusing it to a state of inoperability. That would have been amusing to show you. Oh well. Now for the acid drips. This is going to be a bit of a trial and error here. The best thing I can actually say is to try to stay along the bottom. I did not know there was an audio clip for that. But don't step directly into a drip as it's coming down. You kind of just stay on the bottom because there's less drips there, and pay attention to their order. Or just listen to that clip over and over again. You're unpleasantly surprised by a drop of searing acid which bores its way to your feet. Now that's some seriously deep pain. That's why I saved. Alright. The pattern. Whew, thank goodness. I'm saving every step I go. Woo, there we go. So it kind of works best if you do that. You just gotta get past that first one, and I mean I stayed along the bottom, but either way, it's just a timing issue. It's kind of weird. It works weird. But you can make it trial and error wise nowadays, especially with the flash saves that they have for this stuff. All right, continuing. Into the back hall of this dark room. As soon as you enter the room, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. Suddenly, you become aware of the fact that you cannot move or speak. A strange, unknown force has taken over. A massive holographic image appears before you. It begins to speak. As an apparent result of your inability to understand the alien's tongue, the being has sent you back to the surface. You need some kind of help with that. Yeah, don't let that happen. Make sure, I forgot about that as well. I'm not very good at helping you guys guide along here. That device you had, if I remember correctly, that strange device translates. See, it's got a fish on the end of it, a babble fish essentially. And I believe that is a reference to. Oops, shit! Don't go up there yet. I believe that's a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, essentially. So we're gonna switch this on first. I think that's all we need to do. Gadget is on. Unknown gadget. This should fix the problem. Ominous force taking over. Massive hologram appears. Now I should understand him. So you have found your way to my hallowed chamber. Fortunately, there is much more to you than meets the eye. I have been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears that you are up the proverbial estuary without the means of locomotion. In other words, you're on the Leather Express, slapping the dogs, pounding the sand. You'd kill for a fine ride. You are obviously in need of transportation. Yeah. I mean, walking around in a desert being chased by a fucking spider. Let us see if you are worthy of our assistance. Excuse me. On the surface lives a beast called Orat. He was proves to be a bit of an annoyance on occasion. Dispose of him and bring back evidence of your conquest. Only then will I deal with your plight. Good luck, strange one. Bring to me evidence of the beast Orat's demise and we'll talk. With that, you find yourself transported back to the surface. Boom. Great. So we've been given a mission to find and kill an Orat. Now it's another living organism, so it might be what we need to deal with this spider. I'm gonna keep my screen off here while I talk for a minute. I don't know if that thing will appear anywhere. I don't want to get blown up over and over again. But if we get him, I think, if I remember correctly, you have to trick the Orat or trick the spider to go into the Orat instead of yourself. I don't remember, but we'll get to that in just a moment. I actually think this will be a good part to stop on. Might have been a little bit of a short episode as we did some extra. But I think I'm going to end this one here, and the next one we're going to take down the Orat and see if we can get some assistance. Hope you guys have been enjoying this. If you have, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.